Are you facing defeat? Well, God is a God of victory, but He has a process for us getting to that victory. The first thing is to recognize you need Him, that earth can't resolve it. And that's why the prophet received the king, because the king needed spiritual help for a physical reality he was facing, a battle that he knew he couldn't win. The prophet put his hand on the king's hand, signifying a transfer of heaven's power and authority to the king's battle on earth. And when you're in a crisis, you need a transfer of power and authority that is sanctifying the physical responsibility with God's supernatural involvement. Then he was told to shoot all the arrows to the ground. That is, use all that earth had to offer him, all the tools in his hand for experiencing the promise of complete victory that God had given him. The problem is he refused to do it. He didn't use all that God gave him. God's promises are in our reach, but they're not automatically in our hand. The gap between being able to access them in our reach and them being experienced in our hands is whether we've completed the obedience He's called us to do. And when we only have partial obedience, we'll only have partial victory. And so what is it that God is asking you to do to completion for Him to do what He's promised to do for your blessing? Well, you can find out more about this truth by going on to ocbfchurch.org/study guide and get our summary of the sermon, additional scriptures to read, an outline of the message so that you can grow. And you can even get it on our mobile app. Download the OCBF mobile app. You can not only get this information, but you can have great interaction with others who are studying the same thing. Continue growing and seeing God releasing His grace and goodness and power in your life.